which podcasts are you listening to? Which accounts are you subscribing to? I'm interested, like genuinely. Let me know which ones specifically, which accounts, which podcasts.
That's bait.
AOC is making a list of Trump supporters' favorite podcasts and YouTube channels. You know who else made lists? This is pretty interesting, as AOC appears to be in a full-blown panic as the world has soundly rejected wokeism and identity politics, with most of the squad getting voted out. AOC holding on barely in her district, but she sees the writing on the wall. She's probably out here trying to appear more moderate. She's literally baffled that people would both support her, vote for her, and Donald Trump. So this is pretty interesting that she's making a list of everybody's favorite channels, because we know that the Democrats have targeted, for example, Joe Rogan. And now they're saying, we need our own Joe Rogan. But we also know what Democrats are going to do. And they're probably going to, over the next 4 years, be saying, well, Joe Rogan is actually the problem. YouTubers that you watch that support Trump, they're the problem. That's the problem. That's why I'm asking for a list, so I can figure out who I need to tell YouTube to deboost and censor and all this kind of stuff. That's why, of course, you should always download the Rumble app and follow the Quartering on Rumble. But let's take a look at this. Today, I'm reminding everybody of the all-new thequartering.com, where you can get all of my daily videos fully powered by Rumble, usually before they're released anywhere else, or at least before they're released on YouTube. They're generally here on thequartering.com. You can go through all of my latest videos. You can also go here and just see, all of the historical videos are here, all this kind of stuff. Also asking, hopefully, we're trying to upgrade to a dedicated server, which will take us about 100 members to pay for. So I'm hoping you'll consider joining as a member. Here's what you get for $8 a month. 15% ammunition. 15% off ammunition. Is that enough? No, not enough. Okay. 20% off Coffee Brand Coffee standalone products. 30% off Sheath. An additional discount on Meta PCs above and beyond my normal promo code. 15% off Anton's Biltong. Many more. You also get 3 members-only videos every week, only available on thequartering.com. That have me, Hannah Claire, Luke Rudkowski, Stick Sexenhammer, and Melanie Mack. You also get access to a private members-only Discord where you can talk directly to me. So please do consider helping us reach our goals so we can upgrade to a dedicated server so we can actually host our content there to be even more cancel-proof before AOC comes to try and take us out. I think that's a ton of value for $8. I think and I'm actually in the Discord, so you can talk to me directly. I think it's better than what Tim offers. I think it's better than what Daily Wire offers. So maybe consider supporting on thequartering.com/join, link in the description below.
As a matter of fact, let's do this right now. If you voted for Donald Trump and me, or if you voted for Donald Trump and voted Democratic down ballot, I would really love to hear from you. This is not a place of judgment. I'm not going to put your stuff on blast or anything.
Yes, she is.
Like that, or dunk on it. That's genuinely not the intent here. I actually want to learn from you. I want to hear what you were thinking, and I just want to hear from you. So if you did that, I don't even know if anybody like that is even watching this right now.
By the way, she's recording a video while driving. That's illegal.
But if you are, please fill out our little Q&A here and just tell me what your thought
she might be in the
process
passenger seat too. So it says, I wanted to get to that. Dang it. It's real simple. Trump and you care. Here's all the comments, by the way. How do I close this? Because it's very interesting. I know people that did this and it was because of Gaza, voted Trump and not for genocide Harris. I mean, yeah, I would guess. It's simple. Trump cares more for the working class. Trump is going to get us the money and let men have a voice. You're brilliant and an amazing passion. I feel like Trump and you are both real. Voted Trump in Arizona, but voted Dem Rubin instead of Kerry Lake because he's good at handling war. I feel that you're both outsiders compared to the rest of DC and less establishment. So there literally are people that did vote for AOC and Donald Trump, which is actually wild to me. But then things take a little more sinister thing. Like, by the way, everyone making fun of her for gaining a little bit of weight, like, I think it's weird. Yeah, she's very clearly gained some weight, but I want to criticize her for her opinions, not her looks. And maybe she's pregnant, and that's for her to, that's her information to tell. I'm sure she doesn't want to say anything because all of her supporters would probably tell her to abort it. But look at this.
Which podcasts are you listening to? Which accounts are you subscribing to? I'm interested.
No, don't tell her you watched The Quartering. Have you gone to thequartering.com/join yet? We need 100 people to roll out the dedicated server and bring out even more features on the website. So I'm hoping you'll sign up. But no, don't give her a list of people you listen to.
Genuinely, let me know which ones specifically, which accounts, which podcasts, etc.
A lot of people say, I'm guessing she, quote, chose life, but doesn't want to give all the people she's encouraged to have an abortion the right of knowing that. Can we red pill AOC? That would be epic. Trump's victory made her pregnant, or she's just drinking a lot. If she were pregnant, how long would you say she is? How far along would you say that? I don't really care. If she gained a little bit of weight, don't really care. But why are you asking for a list of channels, YouTube channels, and podcasts that Trump voters listen to? I know. I think I'm a little, I've been around. Again, there was somebody else that famously made lists. I don't think I want AOC tuning into my show. She can come on a live stream if she wants. But at the end of the day, she's actually very worried. I think she sees her time is sunsetting. She probably won't survive another election because people are going to get a taste of, what life is like without lawlessness, unfettered, mass immigration, and never-ending entitlement programs. They're going to get a taste of what it feels like to have prices on items that don't include massive inflation or markups because cities allow them to be shoplifted. Far-left New York squad Alexandria Cortez has revealed some surprising responses she got from people who voted for President-elect Trump and herself in down-ballot Dems. The Bronx and Queens Democrat, who easily won re-election, quizzed her 8 million Instagram followers in hopes of learning more about Dem Vice President Kamala Harris's landslide loss to Republican former president, which stunned pollsters. I wasn't stunned. I knew he was going to win. It's really simple. Trump and you care for the working class, said one respondent, reflecting the massive shift towards the Republican Party among non-college educated voters. By the way, a college education does not automatically make you more intelligent. I'm just saying. Another person wrote, wanted change, so I went with Trump and blue for the rest of the ballot to put on some brakes. A third said the trade-off between split ticket vote and the party line Democrat vote, action and progress. Stagnation. Action and progress is better than stagnation and excuses, the person wrote. Both of you push boundaries and force growth. AOC's actually done nothing, as far as I know. I don't think she's got a single piece of legislation passed. I don't think she's really made any change whatsoever with her elected position other than growing her own cachet as an e-girl. But I could be wrong about that. A senior Democratic aide on Capitol Hill asked the Post about the results on AOC's informal survey. If either party wants a sweep, they have to figure out how to harvest authenticity. Harvest it? How about just be real? How about just be a normal individual? I don't really understand why you would want to harvest that. Why wouldn't you just be real? Socialist Democrat Senator Bernie Sanders was one of the first progressive politicals to offer Democratic Party postmortem. It should come as no great surprise that the Democratic Party, which has abandoned working class people, would find that working class has abandoned them, said Senator Sanders, who caucuses with the Democrats. I mean, AOC wanting a list. Then, of course, she's coming out saying AOC denounces anyone encouraging online vitriol after Trump's victory, Democrats included. Well, the Democrats have been awfully quiet after Trump won, haven't they? They've been awfully quiet. And it actually is making a few people pretty nervous. Like, people are wondering, what do they have up their sleeve? I happen to think that they don't have anything up their sleeve, because what else could they possibly have up their sleeve? Many people believe that they have at multiple occasions tried to take Trump's life. They've done everything they can. They've got every celebrity endorsement. That didn't work. I don't know what else they could do, outside of shutting down the country again so that they can go door to door and get ballots. AOC writes, this is not an insignificant problem. It's interesting that we're in a cultural moment where the left and the right and center, there's just a certain cash and reward to being an a-hole. And yeah, we've seen it on the right. We also see it on the left. And I actually think we need to be paying more attention to how a person is, because a lot of people use righteous or popular causes as an excuse or a smokescreen to let out their worst impulses. What? AOC based? AOC based? I don't think that she's advocated for re-education camps in 2020. Even after Biden, quote, won, she always pushes for lists. She wants a list to target. That's what I believe. I believe she wants a list to target. That's what I think. Then she calls Kamala Harris fake.
Personally, I don't. I think that a lot of voters really don't like fake people, and they're sick and tired of fake politicians. And so what I actually think is worse is saying something you don't believe. And so if during the entire time in campaign season, you're saying that you're down with trans people or like the LGBT community, and then you lose an election, and then the next day you say all that stuff was wrong. I actually think what people are more upset about is someone was doing something they didn't believe and just saying something.
So again, you don't get any brownie points for coming out now and saying, I didn't like her. She was a fake person. Girl, you backed her. You told your supporters to vote for her. So you don't get to come out now and pretend like you're the authentic one. I don't feel like AOC is being authentic here. I feel like she's probably just cultivating a list of demonic things, to go after channels that Trump supporters like. So I'd be staying away from giving her any free information. Instead, head on over to thequartering.com/join. Please help me by joining. It's $8 a month if you do the annual membership. And you'll save far more than that with discounts alone, and help us move over to a dedicated server so we can actually live stream directly to this website and host our videos directly on this website. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe or follow down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon.